Wall Street, Dallas 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 Wall Street.
We back with another episode of Dallas Wall Street TV. It's your neighborhood pusher Kenny Smith. I'm with my dog Gunplay, aka Dunn Logan.
What's
good,
up? What's up, brother?
What's good? What's good? So man,
Cooling, brother.
Man, what bring you to the city? You on this media run? What's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm back on the turf, man. You know, beat the case not too long ago, and I just wanted to get back in the people's face, man, and let them know, man. Gunplay back. You know, he's doing his 1-2 step, man. Shout out to Baby Savage. You know, putting together this media tour. And if you want to get in contact with me, man, for some features, bookings, podcasts, anything you need, drops, whatever, man, you know, hit up at Baby Savage, God of Grind on Instagram. And my Instagram is not Gunplay again. And his booking information is in there, phone number and all that.
That's what's up. So what are you promoting on this media run?
Violence. No, I'm bullshit. That I'm back, man, and you know, just wanted to let people know where my mind was at now. You know, everybody ain't seen me for like 2.5 years. I was on house arrest fighting that case. You know, that my ex-wife put on me, man, fabricated, beat it. You know, took a while to just get my foot back, you know, outside, man, and now I'm moving and grooving again, man. I feel great.
Being on house arrest for 2.5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not jail, but, you know what I'm saying, just having to be in that solitude, having to go from being able to do and move how you want to being in the house all day and sit with your thoughts and just seeing outside move along. Like what did that do for you? Like, what did it do to your mental?
Oh, shit, man. I lost everything at that point. I was on house arrest at my grandmother's house that recently passed. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at house arrest at. So I wasn't even in my crib. I couldn't even go back there. She had put they had the restraining order, no contact and all of that bullshit. So it was way deeper than it seemed in the media, man. It was a real life-changing experience, a real reset, you know, a real time of refinement for me, man. And I just had to go through the process. I knew it was something that wasn't normal because I've been through 1,000 cases, but this one was special. Yeah. This one I knew was a spiritual warfare, you know. So I just had to let go and let God on that one. And as you can see, I'm sitting up here 2 feet across from you, and we rapping, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's real.
So what adjustments have you made, like, just to coming back outside and moving? Because, I mean, like, you know, the world moves so fast. 2.5 years ago, it's way different. The music, the artists, you know what I'm saying?
So those 2.5 years, I had a lot of time to see how the internet works and how the algorithms work and what goes viral. And, you know, I was seeing a lot of clown shit. I was seeing a lot of, you know, authenticity as well. And I saw that works. Being authentic works. And I said, you know, when I get back out, I'm not an internet kind of dude. I don't really know how to even work it for real. You know, I know how to accept a collab. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's about it. But, you know, I hit up Baby Savage, and during that time while I was on house arrest, he was basically studying the internet and seeing how the algorithms really work and how it really goes down. You know what I'm saying? And he told me, man, I got a plan, man, and just stick to it, man, and we gonna see some real motion. Yeah. So when it come to the internet, I don't know nothing about it, but he do. So that's how you know, everybody has they playing their part, man, and he's definitely playing his and getting this thing off the ground, man, you know?
Yeah, and
appreciate it.
So I think it's cool that, like how you said, that you don't really know nothing about the internet, and you're talking about the algorithm when, like, back in the day, you stayed going viral. But back then, it wasn't like I was going viral because I was putting this video out.
Right.
It was like people had cameras and World Star was blowing people up, and so it's like
Right.
now you see people planning to go viral.
Planning to go viral.
Yeah, so like, how do you navigate through trying to be seen without doing the clown shit?
I went back to what worked for Gunplay in the beginning. What made Gunplay viral in the beginning? Just being myself. Just being me. And I just said, you know, I'm confident in myself and my character now, where it's like I know I can not play myself, but still give you that viral moment. You know what I mean? But by being myself, but not going OD and playing myself and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, some podcasters they you know they test a nigga. They test a nigga, and I had one recently where I got tested, and I wanted to fucking flip the whole fucking building.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna see that soon. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's those type of things that make me say, all right, you know, I know what I'm dealing with. All right, you know, it's cool. I can adapt. You see? Yeah.
It's like, do you think that in today's time, like the backlash is different compared to back then? Because there's certain things now that if you see this viral back when World Star was really booming, compared to now, like I feel like it's a lot. It'll get a lot of backlash, like a lot of just the streets. Like if you really following street code, the world don't see that as cool. You know what I'm saying?
It's starting to be it's starting to be kind of lame.
Yeah, so do that make you like reserved towards being like vulnerable, like in podcasts? Because this is a different wave than going to a radio station here and there. Because I mean, we kind of still had the radio waves, but now you got people that's just an average person sitting with a mic that could get somebody and just ask any question. They don't got no type of journalism in their background, no type of professionalism about them. What's the difference between a media run from then to a media run from right now?
I honestly like it. I like this run. This the way this is going now, because it's not the same questions all the time. It's different perspectives the person has of me. You know, see me in a certain perspective. So, and then when I talk to them about this, see me in a whole different light. If they didn't ask those questions that they wanted, and not the regular cookie cutter questions that they do on the radios and all the interviews all the time. But I think I like this way better. You know what I mean? It's more independent journalists. That's, you know, you never know if they stick to the script, would, you know, take it to the next level. But I like it because it's different. It's different questions. It's different perspectives from people. You know. Yeah.
You signed to an artist, right? Rick Ross. Back in the day.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that signing to an artist is not a good idea because they never want you to be bigger than them, right?
Correct.
In this run that you're on right now, would you even think to sign to another artist?
Never.
Would you stay independent?
Yes, sir. Because I'm the artist to sign to now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I done paid my dues. I think that's a part of paying dues, signing to an artist. That's your foot in the door, signing to an artist. And it's up to you to take it to the next level to become that artist to sign to. So that's where I'm focused at. So I'm not focused on, you know, splitting any, and if I'm gonna split anything, it's gonna be with my artist. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's I'm at that point now. Yeah.
And you have a label that you're running is called
Animal Shelter. Yeah.
How'd you come up with that name?
Man, I always been the underdog, man. I always been the underdog, and all my dogs been the underdog. You know, even though we have Snake, you know what I'm saying, hiss over food. You know what I mean? But it's like we all got a story. It's just like when animals come into the shelter, them motherfuckers came off the street, boy. The motherfuckers been through it, you know? And this is their last refuge. So come fuck with me, man. We going, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to have a story. I'm not really here to. If we make the next star, that'll be great. But it's more of it's a hope thing, man. If I fuck with you and your story, you know what I mean, is authentic, and I could tell that you really want this shit, because this shit ain't easy. This shit, you can't just want it for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live it.
Yeah.
And if you live in it, and due to the circumstances, you didn't get that break, I'm trying to open up that door and create a way where your work, everything you put out, even if you sell 5,000 copies, you're gonna get that money. You can make a living off of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you sign to a label, you get your advance, you better go buy some bricks. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some work.
Real talk.
Put it in the cut, because you're going to need it. And that's a fact.
So let's talk about the EP that you got coming up. And that's it's called This Time Is Personal. So you got 2 singles out right now.
Yeah, Phases and Bleed 7 Days. Bleed 7 Days starting to catch, man.
What do you want to come from putting this project out?
It's my therapy. Y'all are my therapists, and I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have to get it off my chest musically, because this is, I am music, bro. Like, I love music. I do this shit, and for me to express these emotions, and in that moment of time that I know I will never be in again, and just to take that in that moment and put it out, and it be received the way it's being received and understood, and knowing the backstory to it through the podcast, it feels full circle for me as an artist.
What brought you to that point? Like, what decision, like what happened to where you felt like, all right, let me sit back and just reflect on me, Gunplay. Let me reflect on myself.
That when you go from having a certain lifestyle, and then overnight you lose it all, and you are now being humiliated online with fabricated, all 100% lies that you even passed a polygraph test for, then everybody that you think that loved you just left you for dead, and now you even question God. I questioned everything, that part right there is what really just said, I gotta, how did I get here? How did I get here? Okay. You didn't ignore the red flag, but you was in too deep. Because she did that same thing that night that she did of the incident. She did the same thing a month when I met her, the first month I met her. Okay. And by that time she had got pregnant, so it was too late. I was in too deep and whatever, long story short. But there was a lot of red flags, and there was a lot of things that I overlooked. And once I held myself accountable, then I don't have to point fingers no more. I feel like I get my power back, instead of, blaming somebody else. It's all right. Now I got, I'm heading in a different direction with not even looking back. That was the wrong turn right there. That's it. But when you going down the wrong turn, and and you still going, you not asking for directions, and you just keep getting lost, then whatever happens, bro. And that's what happened. I got lost. I just kept going through the neighborhood, not asking for directions. I got it. Next thing you know, bam, car accident, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? But I really holding myself accountable, man, for everything I do, man. It's the manly thing to do, man. It's the grown man shit to do, bro. Yeah. I only really blamed people when I was younger, when I was high and shit. Oh, you ain't did this, you ain't did. But the older I got, I've been holding myself accountable, and doing the right thing by trying to get married and start a family, and do the right thing. I hold myself accountable for that too. You can't hold yourself always for the bad shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
so in that I wasn't too hard on myself because I didn't do anything wrong. I did the exact opposite of wrong. I did the total thing, like the total committed thing and all of that. And so I kept beating myself up like I usually do, but then I would feel better like, wait, Gun, you didn't do nothing. Remember that. Always remember. Like in my armed robbery case, I was always sitting there, damn, what if I would have just listened to my code D right before we went in there? Dog was like, I don't think we should do this, dog. And I took my own fire, man. Give me my fucking fire. And we going in there, and I had to do it my motherfucking self. You see what I'm saying? What if I didn't do that, dog? And I would beat myself up and beat myself up. And it's like, this time I didn't do it, you know? So it felt good, and that's what gave me comfort, knowing that God is in charge. You can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? It's over, bro. You just gotta let him do what he gonna do. Just watch him.
Yeah.
He wants to. He's trying to show out for you.
Yeah.
Gunplay, just relax, just chill, dog. Just learn emotional control, because I can't say nothing on the internet due to my bond being revoked. Her filing motions to revoke my bond every 3 months. That's why it took 2.5 years to beat this. So they would push back the trial. Some bond revocations took 3, 4, 5 months to try to prove them not guilty. You know what I'm saying? And I beat every single one of them all the way to trial. So it's like a pattern of lies, and then they finally caught on. You know what I mean? And was like, all right, bro, this bitch lying, dog. Case dismissed. I know case dismissed. Can I get my 2.5 back? You know what I'm saying?
And how do you feel like when that happens, when you see case dismissed and it's not as big in the blogs as everything else was, you know, all the videos, all the headlines, like, how do you handle that going on this media run? Because you've been telling the story, being able to get this story out, and
not one headline.
Yeah, I haven't seen
not one headline.
I didn't even know that the case was dismissed until
Not one. Gunplay beat the case. The funky mutt, dry white mouth mule bitch lied and did not and lost. Case dismissed. The bitch lied. You can't. Nobody saying nothing about it. So that's showing you how it is with these hoes. That's why bitch will look you in the eye, tell a bold-faced lie, don't believe it if it bleeds 7 days and don't die.
Yeah. So, look, speaking of lyrics, you know what I'm saying? On Phases, you said that you lost some friends that I needed to lose. Then you said, I guess I trust too much and I need to improve.
Yeah.
So what did you mean by that? Like,
a true friend would never leave you for dead. That's all. A true friend would never leave you for dead. I could never leave anybody that I call a true friend. If they died and I would cry about it,
yeah.
You think I would leave them for dead in any capacity, bro? It don't matter what the fuck it is, bro. Maybe not y'all or whoever watching this, but me? Oh, no, I don't play them kind of fucking pussy nigga games, bro. Hell no, nigga. I would never leave none of my true friends to just, you know, knowing, you know, sometimes you got to let them burn sometimes. Sometimes you got to let them get their own ass spanked.
Yeah.
Get that BTA on them. They going to be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's cool. Ain't no problem with that. You know? But when it's blatant, leaving you for dead, you know, knowing the situation or whatever it is, and even if I was wrong, even if I was, you know what I'm saying, even if I, you know, was wrong in the process, if I did do it, like, nigga, I would never leave nobody for dead that I call a friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I trust too much.
Yeah.
That's you know, something I need to improve on. So it's like now, the way God set it up, everything, you know, just, you know, got washed away in the wash. It's a new and improved mindset. It's a new and improved soul, spirit, spirituality. outlook, my nigga, like it's different now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's here with me was here with me when nobody else wasn't. And those are the ones that I'm gonna take, with me on this journey, man. Because I'm finna win, man. I got a lot of things in the works. I'm finna win big.
Yeah.
And because it's personal. It's not even about. I don't even give a fuck about the money. The things that I'm doing is not even. The money's gonna come. That's gonna be the fucking byproduct of the shit. I want to show different levels of different ventures, successful ventures that I'm gonna do. Not just one thing, not just it's different things I'm doing. Like, look, this is now I'm gonna show you how I do business, because I never really focused on business. I was having fun. Money always comes. It always came. It would always come. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I'm never worried about no money. I'm worried about being successful at what I do. And then when you put a pothole in that road to that shit on purpose, it pisses me off. And it's like, damn, if I'd have did that shit on my own, I would have been on my own paved street. You see what I'm saying? But that's cool. Hey, it is what it is. That's what makes,
That's the reason why you did animal shelter, so you can be on your own.
Exactly.
So I want to, before we get out of here, I want to know, like, since we on Dallas Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? How do you see the city of Dallas, right? Like, I want to get an outsider's perspective in the entertainment business. Like, I was in the game back in the day. I remember, like, when I first got into business, they were saying it was a consumer city. You know what I'm saying? We had the little boogie era. Then we kind of died down, and now we kind of got artists going. And now it's so much media out here, too, in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I just want to I want to see how people think of Dallas from the outside.
Dallas, man, to me, when I think of Dallas, dog, I think of money, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think of money. I feel like this, this is like, I think of old money. When I think about Dallas, I think about, like their own culture. Like, I think about, I've been to Dallas not too many times to really speak on it like that, but from the outside looking in, y'all definitely got a dope culture, man. You know what I mean? And y'all support each other, man. That's how it looks to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you can sell anything out your trunk, bro, that's support, brother.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Miami. It doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will probably take your shit. Like, they ain't supporting nothing. They don't care if you selling it for $1. It's you selling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how Miami is. But yeah, man.
Yeah, and I didn't ask you to put you on the spot, but I just like to get the opinions to see, so we can see, because what you just said of saying that we support each other, like, if you ask a nigga from Dallas that shit, they're gonna be like, nigga, Dallas don't support each other. But I feel like everybody feel like they're in their own city.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you see it from the outside. So I just want to ask people from the outside, like, how they see our city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know we kind of getting us, like, a lot of media attention out here. We got Real Life, you know what I'm saying? Say Cheese is based out of Dallas. It's,
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to see what, like, this city is changing. So I just want to see what people think about us from the outside.
Yeah. Wait. What you think is changing to, like, for the better?
Yeah, I think it's changing for the better.
Okay, good.
For the simple fact that we just got a lot of attention. It's like, just like the different interviews that came out here and done, it's like a lot of people pay attention. So they got platforms. We all got platforms where we could take an artist that don't got a lot of views and we could put them on our platform and literally blow them up. We never had that in Dallas. Like, we never had our own platforms where we could put somebody out and.
But you see, that support is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
See, even though you got the rappers doing they war and whatever going on, but like the foundation of y'all support each other. That's like in Miami, they hate that type of shit. Like that. Like, if you look at the views, they probably not even from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. But that's dope. That's dope. And then once each one teach one. And y'all do that, dog. Y'all keep doing that. It creates a snowball effect, man. And now you got a whole ecosystem of just y'all, and y'all control the narrative. Y'all are gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all got to keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all, yeah, definitely, man.
What we got to look forward to from Gunplay? What's next? Like, what's the next after Bleeding 7 Days, or you just
I'ma
video
put
coming?
out, yeah, I'm gonna put out the EP probably like June-ish. I keep pushing it back because I just want to work this record for as long as as long as I could, and try to put the most push behind it as much as I can. The next project is gonna be Animal Shelter. You know, shout out to Trap God Lido. You know, I'm gonna make sure I get him crunk. You know what I mean? Get him sparked up out here. Get him on these interviews. And get his music out there. Very talented, you know, and Trap God, he is that for sure. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that, man. We got a bunch of artists and producers, man, from around the United States, man. So, you know, from New York to Louisiana, Atlanta, Carolina, Jacksonville, you know. So, yeah, look out.
And for sure, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
For sure. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, so,
for
man,
sure, man.
Dallas Wall Street TV.
Yes, sir.